Okay, so I had a couple questions about this particular ruler that I was using for Stitch in the Ditch the other day on my applique. So I figured I would let you guys know how I use it. It is not on the market as of yet, but I want to thank everybody for your interest. I appreciate that. So I have a straight side for regular Stitch in the Ditch. I like the ruler because it just fits in my hand, similar to the Pro Mini. I have this kind of outside curve here that I like to use when I'm stitching along outside curves. I also have this particular dotted line here that goes right through the middle, and so occasionally I'll just kind of rotate that a little bit. And since I like to hold the ruler with my right hand, and I don't particularly want to hold it over on this side, which I could, and I do. But anyway, I also have just, you know, the inside curve here that I liked to use on, say, like inside curve. So if I'm doing this particular feather, I'll hold it and just kind of move along. So the hole is actually probably a little bit bigger than it needs to be. I understand that there's different size feet out there. And how I like to do it is whichever direction I am stitching in is the kind of, let's see, lower that, is the pressure I'm putting. So if I'm stitching down towards me, I have the pressure on that particular side of that little hole. If I'm going away from me, it's going to be that way, and vice versa. So you'll see there's very little play in there, but there is some play in there. So that's kind of how I use it. I'll show you how I do that Stitch in the Ditch now. So I'm just going to kind of give a little. So you'll see that this curve here, I'm going to use this. So, and sometimes I'll just try and line up that dashed line with what I'm actually quilting. And I just move it along nice and slow as I go. So now I come the other way, so I have two options. I can just kind of flip it around this way. Or I could have turned the whole ruler. And that's how it works.